Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, this is not normal. I usually don't sound like a frog. If you have been here before, I'm glad you're back, and I'm sorry for the absence. Obviously, I've been sick. This is an interesting little read that I did during the full moon eclipse in Scorpio. I channeled for over 13 straight hours, did all 12 signs, very super long readings. I got into some weird Sabian symbol stuff and some spells for you guys and all kinds of craziness. 13 decks of cards. It was nuts, all right? And the readings were super long, and like they did not get a lot of views because YouTube does not like to plug long videos. They're on to shorts now. So I just wanted to make sure that you got these very special messages. I had done a, full general energy check with the Slavic cross. I did full Hoodoo Tarot warning messages. I did you versus them love connection. I did oracle pulls, something else, I don't remember, but there's lots. All right, so I'm going to be reposting these into shorter, more manageable videos to make sure that you guys got all your messages. I worked really hard to curate these 13 decks. Please check out the original reading because I feel like for continuity purposes, it works better when you watch it all together because I reference back and forth to things during the reading that happened prior, and also make sure that you check out the extended where I read to you from all of these lovely, beautiful books that we used for your read. Oh my gosh, I'm such a nerd. And give you all the oracle messages and special meanings and things like that, okay? If you guys would like to support my channel or book a personal reading, donate, whatever, I would greatly appreciate it right now as I am not doing well. All that info is in the description box below. All right, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy your reading.
But there's a way to do that with grace and with tact. I need to tell you that, or you will get that fiery climax. There's ways to end things diplomatically instead of having to make it all-out war. Some of y'all are thinking I'll go into all-out war, and I want you to warn you of that because a little bit of that is triggered by ego right now, and a little bit of that might lead to some backsliding with the spirituality. All right, let me see what's on your path coming up, Aqua. This Enchanted Map. You get 3 cards for Aqua, please. 1. 2. Sad Embrace. Wow. What is that about? That looks like a 5 of Cups energy there, but it's a 9, and there's a full moon. Moonlight. God, again, more moons for you. That is not your energy. Protecting treasure. What's important to you, all right? There's a lot of emotions for my Aquas. This is why y'all didn't want to do this reading. Look at all these 5s. First of all, you got 39. That breaks down to a 12, breaks down to a 3. All right. Then we got 54 or 45. That's a 9. And then 51, 6. 3, 6, 9. 3s. Building. Collaborating. Not losing yourself doing that. Realizing that you can be part of a group and an individual at the same time. You guys are the most rebellious, the most individualistic signs. I get the most requests for people doing, how are they feeling? How's the Aqua feeling about me readings? Y'all are the sign by far most requested. You guys are very misunderstood. And a lot of times I can lead you to be very lonely. What are you holding on to so dear? It's like 4 of Pentacles energy. Like, can you really not let it go? Can you really not, budge on whatever this is? You need to let out whatever these feelings are. Look at all this energy. All 3 of these, women, fairies, whatever they are. All of them. Crying, weeping, water, bent over, hunched over, concealing, 4 of Pentacles energy, holding something to the chest, not letting out your emotions. Let them go. Why aren't you holding your feelings here? Because it's going to be sad and it will create confusion. A lot of you guys are stuffing your feelings down. You need to put effort into those feelings. This reads like a damn Cancer energy. Cancers would never let this happen. They would feel all these feels, get them out, and then move on with their lives. You guys can't feel these feels. You don't want to feel these feels. You don't want to invest in this energy. You don't want to go there again. Because it brings up sadness. It brings up regret. It makes, you doubt your choices and doubt, where you've been and where you're going. There's a need to step back and feel the feels. I can't, and express that enough. Those feelings are important, all right? That's why you're keeping them inside. If you don't allow them to get out, they're going to fester, they're going to grow, they're going to become, things that hold you back. They're going to become roadblocks. These need to be discussed. These need to be worked through, not put in a drawer and act like they're not there. I feel like you feel regret about something. Or there's like this energy of like being angry at somebody else for not, looking after you or taking care of you or protecting you. You can't let that be a crutch. And, you can't make excuses for whoever that was, and you can't allow, that to be an excuse for why you don't evolve. I just keep getting this energy of bubbling up and bubbling up and bubbling up. Double, double, boil and bubble. Fire, burn, cauldron, bubble. Something's going to explode. Fiery climax. And it's all emotional with you. 2 full moons and then a rainstorm showing up for you. The next full moon cycle, I feel like something comes of this or something gets released. Or the next full moon eclipse, either way. It's getting triggered right now and it's going to erupt. Stop boxing this in. Stop bottling it in. Stop keeping it in. You need to let these out. Out into the wild. Pretend to be a whiny little Cancer and just spew all your emo feels out. I know that makes you all want to cringe. Let's clarify these. Protecting treasure. Using the Wild Unknown Tarot to clarify these, because this is what's coming up on your path that you can't see, and the Wild Unknown is what's unknown to you. So, protecting treasure, the world. You've been doing this a long time. Empress in reverse, and that is stunting your growth. 10 of Cups in reverse, especially regarding love, family, happiness, feeling emotionally content. You don't speak your feelings. You just stuff them on the inside. My mom does this to no end, and she's got a Cancer moon, which like elevates this to the next level. She will either passive-aggressively express her feelings, or she won't say them at all until they erupt, and then she just rages on everybody, and we're all like, we didn't even know you were mad. Like, you didn't say anything. How are we supposed to just know this? That needs to come to a stop. You keeping this all in and suffering in silence and, pining away in your room, woe is me, about whatever this is, you feeling sorry for yourself or blaming other people or whatever. The world, stop, end, big time, put an end to it. That is what you need to rebirth. Because that's causing you to, fumble and falter and stunt your growth. It's eating away at you, Empress in the reverse. It's causing you to not love yourself. It's causing you to not take care of yourself. It's not, allowing positive new things to come in. It wilts everything, especially things of joy, things regarding love and emotions, things like that. All of that comes to an end because we haven't dealt with the sloppy emotions from behind. Or we haven't let go of the grudge of the hurt from the past. Or we haven't, worked through why we're upset about something. Alright, what's this sad embrace about? You don't want to do with the sad embrace thing. You don't want to, lean on anyone else for this. You don't want to open up to people about it, I feel like. You also don't want to go back down that road that hurts. You want to pretend like that road is closed. We're not going to do that anymore. I don't need that. I don't need to think about that. I don't care about that. 3 of Pentacles. You can't keep him. Ace of Cups. The 4 of Wands in the reverse. You act so cool, like you don't give a crap about anything. You act like none of this bothers you. You act like you don't regret something. You act like you didn't make a mistake or that this didn't hurt you. That is a complete lie. What you really want, what's behind this sad embrace, is to cooperate with somebody, to offer your feelings, to do that. But the thought of that makes you feel 4 of Wands in reverse, unstable, unhinged, not grounded, like that won't do anything, like there's no good in that. Like, what's the point? What's that going to accomplish? What's that going to build me except make me look weak? A lot of you guys, I just keep suffering in silence. And your chakras, these cards read chakras, all right? And energy, and yours are all over the place, and the red is what's standing out the most, the heart chakra. Y'all got that rock wave energy, that heart on ice energy, like you need to shake that. Shake it off. Some Taylor Swift. Isn't she a Cancer? I don't know. Somebody comment what sign Taylor Swift is. right, Moonlight. What's that about? Every time I see that card, I think about that XXXTentacion song. Hangman in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. Justice. Look at that. Chakra blinging. Oh my God. When you see your emotions as not a weakness, but a strength and about something you need to talk about instead of, something you don't want to talk about, that's when this all changes. When you invest in seeing this, emotional confusion from somebody else's perspective, some of you are holding a grudge against somebody, or some of you guys are only focused on how you've been wronged in the situation and what's been done to you, instead of turning it back on yourself and seeing how you've been, complicit in this and what you do to add to this. You get justice, all right, when you deal with these tough emotions. You get justice when you have the hard conversation. You get justice when you try to empathize and sympathize with whoever else you're dealing with here and see it from their way. There's a very fixed energy with this reading so far that's like nobody wants the Hierophants there. You know what the right thing to do is. The Hierophant's also very inflexible. More, solid energy about fixed sign energy, not wanting to budge. That's got to change. There needs to be some kind of a meeting of the minds here. There needs to be some kind of a relaxing. There needs to be some kind of a sharing, especially on an emotional level. You get some crazy justice. This energy is crazy. Look, you blend the dark and the light. Look at those two. They always say everyone's got two wolves inside of them. The one that wins is the one you feed. Are you going to feed this sad girl, sad boy, emo energy? Or are you going to feed the energy of like, I'm going to let that roll off and I'm going to, get over it and do something different here.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys would like to book your own personal reading or donate to the channel or check out this original read in its entirety with my masterful 13 deck channeled crazy eclipse read, please do that. All those links are in the description box below. Love you guys, and I promise to get my voice back to better and on the mend. Catch you next time. Bye.